Did you know that Europe is home to 44 countries, each with its own unique story? That's right. From the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the sun-soaked beaches of the Mediterranean, Europe is a treasure trove of surprises waiting to be uncovered. What's up guys, I'm Jake, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going over an interesting fact about every country in Europe. Now we have a lot of countries and a lot of fun facts to go through, so let's get started. Albania. Did you know that Albania was once the most isolated country in the world? For decades, the country was under a super strict communist regime that banned almost all contact with the outside world. People couldn't even own a car. Now, Albania is open to the world and known for its beautiful beaches and friendly people. Andorra. Andorra is a tiny country tucked in the mountains between France and Spain. What's really cool is that it doesn't have its own military. Instead, France and Spain protect it. Andorra is also known for having some of the best skiing spots in Europe. Austria. Austria is famous for its stunning Alps, but did you know it's also where the oldest zoo in the world is located? The Vienna Zoo was opened in 1752 and is still around today. Austria is also the birthplace of famous musicians like Mozart and Strauss. Music is a big part of Austria's history and culture. Belarus. Belarus is home to Europe's largest forested area, the Bialowice Forest, I hope I said that correctly, where wild bison still roam. This ancient forest is one of the last and largest parts of the primeval forest that once spread across the European plain. The forest is so important that it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine walking through a forest that looks almost the same as it did thousands of years ago. Belgium. Belgium is known for its waffles, chocolate, and being the headquarters of the European Union. But did you know that it's also the country with the most castles per square kilometer in the world? Belgium is home to over 3,000 castles in its land area of 30,689 square kilometers, and some of them are still lived in today. It's like stepping into a fairy tale when you visit. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country where you can find a river that flows in two different directions. The Neretva River splits and flows toward both the Adriatic Sea and the Sava River. This country is also famous for its beautiful Stari Most Bridge in Mostar, which was destroyed during the war but later rebuilt. The bridge is a symbol of peace and unity today. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is one of the oldest countries in Europe and has never changed its name since it was founded in 681 AD. It's also the place where the Cyrillic alphabet was created. This alphabet is used by many countries today, including Russia. So in a way, Bulgaria helped shape the way millions of people read and write. Croatia. Croatia is famous for its stunning coastline and clear blue waters. But did you know it's also home to the world's smallest town? Hum, a town in Croatia, has a population of about 30 people. It's so small that everyone knows everyone. Despite its size, Hum has its own mayor and a rich history dating back centuries. Cyprus. Cyprus is known for its gorgeous beaches, but it's also the birthplace of the ancient goddess Aphrodite in Greek mythology. According to Greek mythology, Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, was born from the sea foam off the coast of Cyprus. Today there's a rock called Aphrodite's Rock where people say she emerged from the water. Many visitors believe swimming around the rock will bring them good luck in love. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is home to the world's largest ancient castle, Prague Castle. This castle is so big that it's like a small town within the city of Prague. It has been the seat of Czech kings, emperors, and presidents for over 1,000 years. Visiting Prague Castle is like stepping back in time and exploring history firsthand. Denmark. Denmark is often called the happiest country in the world. People in Denmark enjoy a high quality of life, free education, and healthcare. The Danish concept of hygge, which means a cozy and comfortable atmosphere, is a big part of their culture. No wonder everyone is so happy there. Estonia. Estonia is one of the most tech-savvy countries in the world. It was the first country to allow online voting in elections way back in 2005. Estonia also has a program called e-residency, which allows people from anywhere in the world to start an online business in Estonia. The country is small, but it's a giant when it comes to technology. Finland. Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes because it has more than 180,000 lakes. It's also where the world's biggest ice castle is built every year. Every winter, a new snow castle is created with snow and ice, and people can even stay the night in the icy rooms. It's like stepping into a real-life frozen wonderland. France. France is famous for the Eiffel Tower, but did you know it's also home to the world's most visited museum? The Louvre. The Louvre has over 35,000 pieces of art, including the famous Mona Lisa. France is also known for its incredible food like croissants, cheese, and baguettes. It's no wonder France is one of the most visited countries in the world. Georgia. Georgia is a country where people have been making wine for over 8,000 years. In fact, it's one of the oldest wine-producing regions in the world. The tradition of winemaking is so important in Georgia that they even make wine in big clay jars called gevres, just like they did thousands of years ago. Some say that Georgia is where wine was born. Germany. Germany is where the world's first printed book was made. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press in the 15th century, and his first major work was the Gutenberg Bible. The invention changed the world by making books and knowledge available to more people. Germany is also known for its famous festivals like Oktoberfest, where people celebrate with food, music, and of course, beer. Greece. Greece is the birthplace of the Olympics. The ancient Olympic Games started in Olympia around 776 BC and were held every 4 years in the honor of their god Zeus. The games included events like running, wrestling, and chariot racing. Today, the Olympics are a worldwide event, but it all started in Greece thousands of years ago. Hungary. Hungary is home to the largest thermal water cave system in the world. Budapest, the capital, is often called the city of spas because it has so many natural hot springs. People have been enjoying the healing waters here for centuries. Some of the baths are located in stunning old buildings, making it feel like you're soaking in history. Iceland. Iceland is the land of fire and ice, with its active volcanoes and massive glaciers. One of the coolest things about Iceland is that you can see the northern lights from here. These colorful lights dance across the sky and are caused by particles from the sun hitting the Earth's atmosphere. People travel from all over the world to see this amazing natural light show. Ireland. Ireland is known for its lush green landscapes, but it's also where Halloween originated. The holiday comes from the ancient Celtic festival called Samhain, where people would light bonfires and wear costumes to scare away ghosts. Today, Halloween is celebrated all over the world, but it started with the spooky traditions of Ireland. So if you love Halloween, you have Ireland to thank. Italy. Italy is famous for its food, art, and history. But did you know it has more UNESCO World Heritage sites than any other country? Italy is home to 58 sites, including the Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the historic centers of cities like Rome and Florence. These places are protected because they are so important to the world's history and culture. Visiting Italy is like taking a journey through time. Kosovo. Kosovo is one of the youngest countries in the world, having declared its independence from Serbia in 2008. Despite its recent history of conflict, Kosovo is a place of stunning natural beauty with mountains, rivers, and waterfalls. One interesting fact is that Kosovo has the youngest population in Europe, with the majority of its people under the age of 35. The future of Kosovo is being shaped by its young and vibrant population. Latvia. Latvia is known for its beautiful forests, which cover about half of the country. But did you know that Latvia also has one of the fastest internet speeds in the world? Despite being a small country, Latvia has invested heavily in technology, making it one of the most connected places on Earth. It's a place where ancient traditions and modern innovations go hand in hand. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is one of the smallest countries in the world, but it's also one of the richest. It's located between Switzerland and Austria and known for its stunning mountain scenery. What's really interesting is that Liechtenstein has no army and is one of the safest countries in the world. It's a peaceful place where you can enjoy nature and history. Lithuania. Lithuania was the first country to declare its independence from the Soviet Union in 1990. This brave move led the way for other countries to seek their freedom. Lithuania is also the home of the Hill of Crosses, a unique and spiritual place where people have placed crosses for over a century. This site is a symbol of Lithuanian resilience and faith. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is one of the world's smallest countries, but it's also one of the wealthiest. It's a country where people speak 3 official languages: Luxembourgish, French, and German. Luxembourg City is famous for its fortified medieval old town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Despite its small size, Luxembourg plays a huge role in the European Union. Malta. Malta is a tiny island in the Mediterranean, but it has one of the world's oldest freestanding structures. The Giantia temples of the island of Gozo are older than the pyramids of Egypt, dating back over 5,000 years. These ancient temples were built before even Stonehenge. Malta is a place where history stretches back thousands of years. Moldova. Moldova is a small country with a big wine tradition. It has the largest underground wine cellar in the world, called Milesti Mici. This cellar is so huge that it has over 1.5 million bottles of wine stored in tunnels that stretch for nearly 200 kilometers. Moldova might be small, but when it comes to wine, it's larger than life. Monaco. Monaco is the second smallest country in the world, but it's famous for being a playground for the rich and famous. This tiny country is known for the glamorous Monte Carlo Casino and Formula One Grand Prix. Monaco has more millionaires per square mile than any other country. Despite its small size, Monaco is big on luxury and excitement. Montenegro. Montenegro is home to one of the world's deepest canyons, the Tara River Canyon. The canyon is so deep that it's often compared to the Grand Canyon in the United States. Montenegro is also a country where you can visit the world's only vineyard that produces wine on a tiny island in the middle of a lake. The Netherlands. The Netherlands is famous for its windmills, tulips, and canals. But did you know that a large part of the country is below sea level? The Dutch are experts at water management, and they've built an amazing system of dikes and canals to keep the sea from flooding the land. The Netherlands is also known for being one of the most bike-friendly countries in the world. In fact, there are more bikes than people in the Netherlands. North Macedonia. North Macedonia is a country with a rich history and is home to the oldest lake in Europe, Lake Ohrid. This lake is said to be over 3 million years old and is one of the deepest and most biodiverse in the world. North Macedonia is also known for its ancient monasteries and the beautiful city of Skopje, which has a mix of modern and historic architecture. The country's history and natural beauty make it a fascinating place to explore. Norway. Norway is known for its stunning fjords, which are deep, narrow inlets of the sea surrounded by steep cliffs. But did you know that Norway is also the land of the midnight sun? In the summer, in parts of Norway, the sun never sets, and it's daylight for 24 hours. Norway is also one of the best places to see the northern lights, making it a magical place both day and night. Poland. Poland is home to the world's largest castle, Malbork Castle. This enormous brick castle was built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Poland is also known for its rich history and traditions, like the beautiful art of paper cutting called Wyjanaki. The country has been through a lot, but its culture and spirit remain strong. Portugal. Portugal is one of the oldest countries in Europe, with its borders almost unchanged since 1139. It's also where you'll find the world's oldest bookstore, Bertrand Bookstore, which has been open since 1732. Portugal is famous for its explorers who sailed around the world during the Age of Discovery. Today, it's known for beautiful beaches, delicious food, and warm hospitality. Romania. Romania is home to the legendary region of Transylvania, which is famous for its castles, forests, and the story of Dracula. Bran Castle is often called Dracula's Castle, although the real Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, probably never lived there. Romania is also where you'll find one of the world's most beautiful roads, the Trans-Făgărașan Highway, which winds through the Carpathian Mountains. It's a country full of mysterious and breathtaking places. Russia. Russia is the largest country in the world, stretching across 11 time zones. It's so big that it covers almost the entire northern part of Asia and a large part of Europe. Also, Russia contains Europe's longest river, the Volga, and its largest lake, Ladoga. The country's size and accomplishments make it a truly unique place. San Marino. San Marino is one of the smallest and oldest countries in the world, having been founded in 301 AD. It's located entirely within Italy, and it's known for its medieval walled town and narrow cobblestone streets. San Marino has a strong sense of independence and is one of the few countries in the world with more vehicles than people. It's a tiny country with a big history. Serbia. Serbia is a country where you'll find the largest raspberry export in the world. It's often called the Kingdom of Raspberries because it produces so many. Serbia is also home to the famous Kalemegdan Fortress, which has been a witness to many battles throughout history. The fortress is located where the Sava and Danube rivers meet, offering a stunning view of the capital, Belgrade. Slovakia. Slovakia is home to more castles and chateaux per capita than any other country in the world. There are over 300 castles and chateaux in Slovakia, many of which are open to the public. The country is also known for its beautiful mountains, caves, and natural parks. Exploring Slovakia is like stepping into a fairy tale with its castles and natural beauty. Slovenia. Slovenia is one of the greenest countries in the world, with more than half its territory covered in forest. It's also home to the famous Lake Bled, where you can find a church on an island in the middle of the lake. People often take a traditional wooden boat called a pletna to reach the island. Slovenia's stunning landscapes and commitment to nature make it a true gem to Europe. Spain. Spain is famous for its vibrant culture, festivals, and food. But did you know that it's also home to the world's oldest restaurant? So Brino de Botín in Madrid has been serving food since 1725, and it's still open today. Spain is also where you'll find the stunning Sagrada Familia, a massive basilica in Barcelona that has been under construction for over 140 years. The combination of history, culture, and architecture makes Spain a fascinating place. Sweden. Sweden is one of the most innovative countries in the world, and it's where the Nobel Prize was created. The Nobel Prize is awarded to people who make significant contributions to science, literature, and peace. Sweden is also famous for its stunning archipelago, with over 30,000 islands. Whether you're interested in nature, history, or innovation, Sweden has something to offer. Switzerland. Switzerland is known for its chocolate, cheese, and beautiful mountains. But did you know it's also the birthplace of the Red Cross? The Red Cross was founded in 1863 to help people affected by war and disasters. Switzerland is also a neutral country, meaning it doesn't take sides in wars. It's a country that values peace, which is why so many international organizations are based there. Ukraine. Ukraine is the largest country that is located entirely in Europe, and it's known for its rich soil, which makes it one of the world's top producers of grain. But did you know that Ukraine is also home to one of the most powerful symbols of freedom? The Maidan Nezalezhnosti, or Independence Square in Kiev, was the site of the 2014 protests that led to significant political changes in the country. Ukraine's history is one of resilience and determination. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is home to the world's oldest parliamentary democracy, with the UK Parliament being over 750 years old. It's also where the famous Big Ben is located, although that name actually refers to the bell inside the clock tower, not the tower itself. The UK has a rich history from kings and queens to famous writers like Shakespeare. It's a place where history and modernity come together. Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world, both in size and population. It's located entirely within the city of Rome and is the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church. Vatican City is home to St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world, and the Sistine Chapel, famous for its stunning ceiling painted by Michelangelo. Despite its tiny size, Vatican City is one of the most important religious sites in the world. And there you have it, guys. That was a fun and interesting fact about every country in Europe. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing and tell me in the comments section below what your favorite country is and what your favorite fact was. I will see you guys in the next video.